pineapple and orange. Both of these can be really scary in preparing them so that they're easy to eat. But I'm going to show you today just how that's done. For the pineapple, you find yourself a ripe pineapple. And how can you tell it's ripe? Usually it'll turn a little yellow. You'll see yellow highlights in the outside. And the easiest way is it's really ripe when you can pull these right out of the crown very easily. So what you want to do is you want to make a flat side first so that it's easy to cut. And we're going to cut the bottom of this off. It can be really expensive when you're buying a pineapple in the store that's already cut. Usually they charge double the price to have it already cut, but it really just takes a few minutes to cut and prepare this at home and make it ready to eat. So now that we have our flat surface, we're gonna leave the crown on it so that we can use that as a handle when we're cutting our pineapple. I'm gonna take this knife and just go down the sides right along the edge here, and you're gonna leave the eyes intact because we're gonna cut those out. We're gonna make trenches in a couple of seconds. So we want to cut all the way around using this handle to hold it securely. All right. So there we go. And then if you look at these eyes, they make lines in the pineapple. So you'll just make a trench along the way. Okay, there's our pineapple. All the eyes are cut out in these lines that are diagonal. I'm gonna cut the top off now. It was just what we needed to hold it. And now, if you look at both ends, we've got a center. That's a really hard part of the pineapple. So I'm gonna cut that just in half, all the way down, and in half again, all the way down. So we have quarters now, and we're gonna, at an angle, just cut that corner off so we have a flat side. Same thing right here. We're gonna do that with all 4 quarters. All right, and then we're gonna cut each quarter in half again, and we'll cut this into pieces. And there we have our pineapple chunks ready to eat. When you cut your own pineapple, you control the amount of ripeness. When you see that the pineapple is yellow on the outside, it's perfectly ripe and sweet. And if you buy the pineapple already pre-cut for you, usually it's cut while it's underripe so that it will last longer on the shelves. This way, you get the sweetest pineapple at its peak flavor. To cut your orange, you'll cut the top and the bottom off. You'll want to cut until you can start to see some of the flesh. Now you will cut around the edge and cut all the peel off. There are many kinds of oranges. In Florida, we have oranges that have a thinner skin that are mostly grown for their juice. And then turn it over and cut the rest of all the white part off of the orange. In California, they have a thicker skin, and those are grown more just for eating. So now you have the orange with all the peel off. You'll want to take your knife and cut right next to the white parts that are in the orange. And this will give you perfect orange segments to use. As you're cutting around the orange to remove the peel, you'll see exactly how deep to go. This technique is called making supremes in classic French cooking. These segments are perfect for garnish or just for eating. And it's how all professional chefs prepare oranges for cooking or for garnishing. After cutting your supremes, use a citrus juicer and put the middle into that and squeeze out the juice on top of your supremes just so that it can keep it moist until you're ready to serve. And that's how you make perfect supremes. So the next time you have a chance to cut a pineapple or an orange, follow these instructions. For more tips on cutting fruits and vegetables, please hit that like and subscribe button.